all. Hope everyone is keeping safe and healthy. Welcome back to my channel, Mad with Samira. Today's topic is about creating an impactful CV. Whether you're someone who's just exploring the market or a fresh graduate out of uni who wanted to start a career, stay tuned as I'll show you some of the tips and techniques on how to create an impactful CV that stands out. If you are new here and you like what we are sharing, consider subscribing. Mad with Samira has been created for you so I can share the things that inspire me and hopefully will encourage you to do the things that you needed to do. And as I rediscover myself, it is my goal to learn from the people that I've encountered every day, and that includes you. So let's get down to the topic. What are our common mistakes when it comes to our CV? Number 1, we don't update it regularly. Number 2, we don't proofread it or ask someone to review it for us. And number 3, we underestimate the value of a good CV. Did you know that recruiters and HR professionals spend only few seconds when scanning your CV? They receive thousands of applications every day. So how do you make sure that yours will stand out? To help you to get your application one foot in the door, I will show you the samples of CVs that we consider the good, the bad, and the ugly. So before I'll share some tips on how to create a good CV, first let's have a look at some of the CVs that, in my view, will not even make it to the shortlist. I would like to put a caveat that different people will have different views and opinion. If my opinion differs with yours, I would highly appreciate if you share your thoughts on the comments below and let me know what you think. My review of these CVs is based on my years of experience as an HR professional and the best practices within the region where I am currently based. I will show you first the sample of a bad CV and why I think it is terrible. Let's start from the top and work our way down to the bottom of this CV. Alex is not giving his full name. He doesn't have a proper address and contact details. His summary is very short and does not really show what he can contribute to the role. His accomplishments are too vague. He uses a lot of font sizes and styles, so I don't think he will even make it to the shortlist. Joanna's CV is what I call the ugly. She uses cursive fonts, different styles and sizes. Her email address looks unprofessional, and her physical address is too vague. You won't even stop to look at the details. This goes to the bin right away. Now let's move on to the good CV. Tip 1. The header. It is advisable that you have a proper header where recruiters can easily read your name and contact details. In this part of the world, adding a photo is acceptable, but make sure you use a professional corporate headshot. You can add a link to your LinkedIn profile and professional website to showcase your work. Tip 2. For an easy read, limit the use of your fonts to 2 styles. Never use cursives or italics. Fonts like Verdana, Tahoma, or Helvetica are nice to look at. Tip 3. Email address. Keep it professional looking by using your name and surname. Never use nicknames. Make sure the mobile number on your CV is working. Recruiters will not usually call you thrice unless they already think you are the best candidate for the job. Tip 4. For security purposes, my advice is put the full details except for your apartment number. Tip 5. Ditch the objective and replace it with career summary. Add a piece of brief information about your skills that is aligned with the role you are applying for. Tip 6. Ensure that the margin and spacing are consistent and clean, so it's easier to read. Remember, if your CV is too crowded and difficult to read, we tend to skip it and move on to the next application. Tip 7. Work experience. Make sure to mention the full company name, the city, and the country. Don't forget your job title, the month, and the year of your employment period. It should be in reverse chronological order, which means you are writing it from the recent work and then backwards. Tip 8. Instead of writing your job descriptions, it is better if you write down your accomplishments, the projects that you've been part of, achievements, metrics and KPIs that you have successfully achieved, and what value you have created for the organization. If you want to add in your tasks and responsibilities, make sure to keep it specific, results-oriented, and why these tasks are essential. Use action verbs like completed, launch, implemented, collaborated, assisted, responsible for. If you are currently in the position, use the present tense. It is easier to read when it is bulleted. Tip 9. If you have long years of experience, get rid of the very old experience that is not anymore related to the role you are applying for. If you are inexperienced, then highlight your internships. What skills you have developed while doing the internship that you can leverage for this role. Tip number 10. When writing your education, be specific. Include your major course. Avoid using abbreviations. If A levels, then mention it with the grades. Example, GCSEs passed with A grades. If you are from the Philippines, say our grading system. Make sure that you explain it clearly. If you are an undergraduate, your education should be listed at the top of your CV right below your summary. Tip 11. Don't forget to add additional information like your awards, certificates, and training that you have completed. What volunteering work you have been involved. Tip 12. If you speak in multiple languages, then it is worth adding it in. Here in the UAE, where I am currently based, multilingual is always good to have. My additional tips. You can use some of the CV templates available on MS Office. Just make sure you remove a lot of white spaces. If your profession requires to showcase your creativity, then use the CV templates from Canva. Novo Resume, where I got the sample of the good CV, also has some great templates you can use. Or, if you are good in presenting yourself verbally, why not create a video CV, which should not be longer than 3 minutes. If possible, limit the length of your CV to up to 2 pages. If you are very experienced, then I suggest maybe keep it up to 3 pages only. To protect the formatting of your CV, save a PDF version that you can use for uploading on the applicant tracking system. Create different versions of your CV to cater to the role that you are applying for. Write your own CV and make sure you can explain all the things that you have written in there. If possible, ask someone to review it for you and check for grammar issues. I hope this video was useful. Good luck on your job search, and I hope that you will find an environment that will help create a fulfilling career for you. If you think this can help others too, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified once a new video has been uploaded. Together, let's make a difference. This has been Math with Samira saying, thank you very much, keep safe and stay healthy.